Thank you. So we have only just 5-10 minutes. We will start. Some of the speakers are lost, but we will start. So I will start by Lee Dockstead. You are the first speaker. You mentioned in your presentation that, at least in the writing presentation, that you were looking for opportunities to receive petitions of people that want to print new things. So which is the demand on that sense? Who is asking you to do new things?
There's a lot of smart engineers and doctors.
Very, very
There's
interesting
a lot of smart engineers and doctors out there. And if you have a really good idea that you need to help commercialize, we're interested in working with you.
Nobody listen to you. Can you? It's not working. You must approach it. You must approach it a lot. Yeah.
All right. So if you have an idea for 3D printing, there's a lot of smart medical professionals. Please contact HP, and we'll work with you.
Okay. I don't know because I don't listen anything. Did you listen?
There's a technique. All right. So if there's medical professionals, smart doctors, if you have an idea for a 3D printed project, please come talk to us.
Okay. So thank you very much. Albert, you say that you transform your business, no? You expand it, no? And you explain very well the big scope of the field, no? When did you decide to expand the business, and why?
Well, it's okay. Yes. In our case, we at the very beginning of our first steps into the medical industry, we understood that 3D printing would be a game changer. So it was very, very beginning, soon after we stepped into the medical. So we started the medical in 2006. In 2008, 2009, we started with the first 3D printers. And from that moment onwards, almost every year, we have a new technology into the company. I think that's the path that a company has to follow, because technology changes very, very quick, very quick.
So in your case, Felipe, congratulations for the exposition, and you are based in a teaching hospital, and you are also well known for telemedicine. So do you foresee that all these techniques could be transmitted through via telemedicine to other hospitals around the world, just to because also you ask for help, people to help you, but in a way, in an interchange?
Well, that's not absolutely the problem. I think that sending information, sending information is not the problem. The problem is that to have engineers and doctors working together. I think that's the basis. We have discovered that when we are capable engineers and doctors to sit together, things that we consider perfectly normal for automotive industry. We work a lot for automotive industry, and we discovered that talking with doctors, we could develop a new world. For example, it has been a key success to write an article or write a scientific article or scientific report, publishing in the European Journal of Surgery, and see how a lot of engineers, a lot of doctors come to you to ask you what you are doing, what we can do together. So the real defy is to explain what you are doing, and the wall is only one wall. The problem in insisting in your question, the problem is not scanning and send the scan to everywhere to work.
Because he was talking about doctors, now the doctor came. So he was talking about the difficulty of working together, engineers and doctors. What do you think?
Well, it's not difficult to work with Felipe. He's an outstanding person, and I talked to him it was 2 years ago, I think, explaining the complex problems that we deal with, and he understood everything, and then he just started to work, and we did this project that we have presented here. But the future, obviously, in medicine is to work together with other disciplines. Like many years ago, hospitals were in one place, technological centers were in another place, and we have to work together.
Dr. Samitier, you talk about the lab on the chip, no?
Yeah.
When do you foresee it will be used massively, for example, in a mobile phone?
That is a very interesting question. So obviously there are some easy lamp on a chip that at this moment is very used. For instance, the pregnant test, or to analyze the diabetic people, the glucose. This is a lamp on a chip, very easy. In some cases with a very simple technology. It is clear that the combination of the new biomarkers and the capability to perform in very short time complex analysis, for instance genetic analysis, that will allow very quickly to perform in 10-20 minutes a complex determination of cardiac disease, infection disease, etc. Very easy in a system that is labeled point of care. So small systems, portables, that can be used in the primary doctors to determine very complex pathologies.
Joan, you explained very well how it has changed in just 3 years, no? You said that you would be alive only 5 new years if you didn't cope with it. What do you expect? Because you say, I don't know even the materials we are using. What do you expect in just 5 years? What will happen?
Realmente es muy difícil para nosotros saber dónde va a estar el objetivo final. Yo trato en la empresa de seducir a la gente indicando que, bueno, que somos como una bola de nieve que ha decidido bajar por una ladera y que tenemos que ir renovándonos, formándonos. Yo siempre hago broma diciendo que mi padre, que era un gran hombre y me dijo que me formara mucho, me engañó porque me dijo estudia mucho que tendrás una buena profesión, y ahora me doy cuenta que tengo que estudiar cada día más, incluso cuando tenía que estudiar y además trabajar. Es un mundo extraordinario, es un mundo que si tienes pasión te seduce y además dentro de la empresa, aunque somos una empresa pequeñita, tenemos nuestros conceptos filosóficos y creemos que podemos abarcar uno de los conceptos más interesantes, que es nuestra definición de progreso. Entendemos que el progreso es socializar la calidad y con estos productos, con estas tecnologías, estamos dando una calidad a unos precios que hace años hubiera sido impensable.
Thank you. Before asking Giri, anyone from the public has any question? I give you some time, but Giri, you are from Czech Republic. It's a country that tries to invest in research and development quite a bit. You show at least 2 or 3 different products. Do you have more in mind? Do you have demand to have?
Yeah. Actually, we would like to extend the range of the products, customized products, because we trust that this technological efficiency can improve the whole process. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much. Anyone from the public wants to ask some question? No? So the speakers, any of you wants to add something? No more comments?
Yes, I have one comment that here it seems in the panel of today that most of the medical professionals are keen at accepting those technologies. And this is unfortunately not the reality. So I encourage the profession of doctors to really feel these changes as something that is going on in that direction. And sometimes we have the nice professionals that are very keen and very happy to work. But in the reality, it's not like that all the time.
Do you think it's because doctors don't want to get involved or because they don't have time? I don't have much experience in hardware, but I have some experience in software. You know, doctors talk, oh, another program, I don't have time. What do you think it's because maybe not only doctors, but the system as a cycle should be?
I think this is a game changer. This is a big revolution. And this is a big impact in the traditional way to understand medicine. So I understand that this is very, very huge step, and so the adapters, as always in the innovation curve, are only a few, and then we'll follow the rest. But still
Sí.
we are in a situation.
Es que yo creo que cuando te metes en este mundo que es apasionante, puedes cometer un error, entender este mundo como un problema. Y no es un problema, es la solución. Que sí que es cierto que supone una gran dificultad, porque hay que aprender muchas cosas. Pero es muy diferente un problema a una dificultad. Una dificultad la puedes convertir en un reto. Un problema es un problema.
Yeah. I see some difference between maybe the odontologist world and the more medical world, where maybe the final user in the odontologist world is pressing, no? Although these are medical devices, so they have they must go under the license process. Do you see that the public could press to adopt this technology?
From my point of view, when you see the results and you see the quality of life improvement of those technologies and the time reduction of surgeries and the quality of everything, clearly there will be a push situation.
Okay.
But we all the community has to be aware that this is going on, and it's really going on.
Last word for Dr. Semitien. We are closing.
In my opinion, that's the evolution of more personalized medicine. So more the focus in each patient is different, and we need to personalize many times the therapy, the device, the scaffold, etc. That allow an opportunity for this type of technology, because in this case it is possible to solve a specific problem for each patient with a low cost. So that is relevant.
Thank you very much. We hope that all we can receive soon personalized medicine. A big applause for the speakers. Thank you very much.